The memory remains crystal clear in my mind, like it happened just yesterday. Several years ago, I had developed what I thought was the perfect morning routine. Every single day, without fail, I would carefully boil 2 fresh eggs, convinced that I was making one of the healthiest choices possible for my aging body. After all, for countless decades, nutritionists, doctors, and health experts had consistently told us that eggs were nothing short of the absolute king of protein sources, right? They were supposed to be the gold standard, the benchmark against which all other protein foods were measured. But then came that fateful day during what should have been a routine medical checkup. As I sat in the familiar sterile office, reviewing my test results with my longtime physician, he suddenly looked directly at me with a concerned expression and asked a question that would completely change my perspective. Are you absolutely certain you're getting enough high-quality protein to properly maintain and support your muscle mass as you age? I actually laughed out loud at what seemed like such an obvious question and confidently replied, "Of course I am. I eat eggs every single day without fail. 2 of them, perfectly boiled, every morning." But instead of the approving nod I expected, he simply shook his head with a knowing look that suggested I was missing something crucial. That pivotal moment marked the beginning of a journey that would completely revolutionize my understanding of nutrition and protein intake for seniors. What I discovered that day was a truth so surprising and counterintuitive that it left me genuinely shocked and questioning everything I thought I knew about healthy eating in my golden years. The reality hit me like a ton of bricks. While eggs are indeed a good source of protein, they only provide approximately 13 grams of protein per 100 grams of food. Now, don't get me wrong, that's certainly not terrible, and eggs do have their place in a healthy diet. But when you really think about it critically, it's definitely not the protein powerhouse that decades of marketing and conventional wisdom had led me to believe. Meanwhile, as I would soon discover through extensive research and consultation with nutrition experts, there exists an entire world of foods that can provide 4, 5, or even 6 times that amount of protein. These are foods that can dramatically transform your muscle health, energy levels, and overall vitality as you age. And perhaps most alarming of all, I learned that almost no one over the age of 60 knows these protein powerhouses even exist, let alone how to incorporate them into their daily meals. The consequences of this widespread ignorance about high-protein alternatives are far more serious than most people realize. Slowly, silently, and often without any obvious symptoms, inadequate protein intake begins to cause our precious muscle mass to literally disappear before our eyes. This insidious process makes our steps progressively slower and more unsteady, our legs noticeably weaker and less reliable, and dangerous falls increasingly more likely with each passing month. The medical community has a name for this frightening phenomenon: sarcopenia, or age-related muscle loss. It affects millions of seniors worldwide, yet it's largely preventable with the right nutritional knowledge and dietary choices. This is precisely why I'm so passionate about sharing what I've learned, and why today I want to reveal to you the top 10 extraordinary foods that deliver significantly more protein than eggs, carefully ranked from number 10 all the way down to the most powerful option, a food that scientists and researchers are currently studying intensively to help stroke survivors and other patients rebuild their lost muscle mass. I know it might sound almost unbelievable, especially if you've been following conventional dietary advice for years, but I want you to know that every single claim I'm about to share with you is backed by rigorous scientific research published in peer-reviewed medical journals. These aren't wild claims or unsubstantiated theories, they're evidence-based nutritional facts that could transform your health and quality of life. Before we dive deep into this life-changing information, I'd love for you to take just a moment to leave a comment below and tell us where in the world you're watching from today. Also, please share how your energy levels have been recently. Are you feeling strong and vibrant, or have you noticed a decline in your stamina and vitality? We genuinely read every single comment that comes in, and we absolutely love hearing from our community of health-conscious viewers from all corners of the globe. Your feedback and experiences help us create better, more relevant content that truly serves your needs and concerns. Plus, sharing your location and current energy status helps other viewers realize they're not alone in their health journey and can provide valuable insights into how these nutritional strategies work for people in different circumstances and locations. Now, let's get started with our countdown of protein powerhouses, beginning with food number 10, something you've almost certainly seen countless times in grocery stores and may even have in your refrigerator right now, but you've probably never fully realized just how much muscle-building strength it could potentially give you. Number 10 on our list is Greek yogurt, specifically the non-fat, strained variety that's surprisingly powerful when it comes to supporting healthy aging. You've probably heard people mention that Greek yogurt is generally good for you, and you might have even incorporated it into your diet occasionally. However, what most older adults don't fully realize or appreciate is just how much muscle-supporting, high-quality protein is actually packed into the non-fat strained version of this remarkable dairy product. Here's where the numbers become truly eye-opening. Greek yogurt contains approximately 10.3 grams of complete protein per 100 grams, which means it far surpasses a simple boiled egg, which provides only about 6.3 grams per 100 grams. That's nearly double the protein content with absolutely none of the extra fat that can be problematic for seniors dealing with cardiovascular concerns or weight management issues. But what exactly makes Greek yogurt so uniquely beneficial and different from regular yogurt? The answer lies entirely in its specialized preparation process, which is both fascinating and nutritionally significant. True Greek yogurt is carefully filtered not just once, not twice, but an impressive 3 separate times through fine mesh or cloth. This meticulous straining process systematically removes much of the liquid whey and lactose that would otherwise remain in the final product. What's left behind after this intensive filtration is a thick, rich, creamy yogurt that's exceptionally concentrated in high-quality protein and notably gentle on even sensitive digestive systems. This is particularly important for older adults who may have developed lactose sensitivity or digestive issues over the years, as the reduced lactose content makes it much more tolerable and easier to process. The scientific evidence supporting Greek yogurt's benefits for seniors is truly compelling and continues to grow stronger with each new study. A comprehensive 2020 research study published in the prestigious journal Nutrients uncovered something absolutely incredible that every older adult should know about. The researchers found that seniors who consistently consumed at least 20 grams of high-quality dairy-based protein per day were able to preserve a remarkable 25% more muscle mass over the course of just 12 weeks, especially when they paired this protein intake with regular walking or light physical activity. This isn't just theoretical muscle preservation we're talking about. This represents real, measurable, clinically significant protection against the age-related muscle loss that threatens the independence and quality of life of millions of seniors worldwide. The implications of this research are profound when you consider that maintaining muscle mass is directly linked to balance, mobility, bone health, metabolism, and overall longevity. Even better news is that Greek yogurt is incredibly easy and convenient to work into your daily routine, regardless of your current eating habits or culinary skills. Even folks who have developed mild lactose sensitivity over the years usually find that they can digest Greek yogurt quite well, thanks to its reduced lactose content and beneficial probiotic bacteria that actually aid in digestion. However, there's one crucial point I must emphasize. Make absolutely sure you're selecting the plain, non-fat version of Greek yogurt, not the varieties that are loaded with syrupy fruit additives, artificial flavors, or excessive added sugars. Those sweetened versions can actually work against your health goals by spiking blood sugar levels and adding unnecessary calories that can contribute to inflammation and weight gain. Want to boost Greek yogurt's already impressive health benefits even further? Here are some expert-recommended strategies. Add a generous spoonful of ground flax seeds for omega-3 fatty acids and additional fiber, or top it with a handful of fresh, antioxidant-rich berries like blueberries, strawberries, or raspberries. You can also blend it into your morning smoothie for a protein-packed start to your day, whip it into a savory dip with herbs and spices for vegetables, or use it as a creamy, healthier base for salad dressings and sauces. Now, get ready to be amazed, because up next is a protein heavyweight that you probably already own and that's been sitting quietly and untouched in your kitchen cabinet or pantry for potentially years, just waiting to transform your health and energy levels. Coming in at number 9 on our countdown are cooked chickpeas, also known as garbanzo beans. These humble legumes are true nutritional champions that deserve far more recognition than they typically receive. Per 100 grams of cooked chickpeas, You'll get approximately 11.2 grams of high-quality protein, quietly and efficiently outperforming eggs when it comes to supporting and maintaining aging muscles. But what makes chickpeas even more valuable and worthy of a place in your daily diet is that they don't just bring impressive protein content to the table. They're also absolutely packed with dietary fiber, something that eggs completely and utterly lack. This additional fiber serves multiple crucial functions in your body. It helps keep your digestive system running smoothly and regularly, helps regulate blood sugar levels to prevent dangerous spikes and crashes, and works to reduce chronic inflammation throughout your body, all of which play major roles in maintaining healthy muscle mass as we age. The scientific evidence supporting the benefits of legumes like chickpeas for older adults is particularly compelling. Research published in the highly respected American Journal of Clinical Nutrition revealed something that should make every senior take notice. Older adults who began strategically swapping out some of their animal protein sources with plant-based alternatives like legumes experienced up to 26% less muscle loss over time compared to those who stuck with primarily animal-based proteins. The underlying reason for this remarkable improvement is fascinating from a biological standpoint. Plant-based proteins like those found in chickpeas help reduce systemic inflammation throughout the body while simultaneously promoting healthier, more diverse gut bacteria populations. These two factors, lower inflammation and improved gut health, work together synergistically to create an internal environment that's much more conducive to maintaining and building muscle tissue as we age. But the benefits of chickpeas extend far beyond just protein and fiber content. They're also an excellent source of magnesium, an absolutely essential mineral that plays a critical role in proper muscle contraction and faster, more efficient recovery after physical activity. Without adequate magnesium intake, muscles become weak, tight, and tire easily, making even simple daily activities feel exhausting and challenging. To get the maximum nutritional benefits from chickpeas, it's best to soak them overnight in clean water before cooking. This important step serves multiple purposes. It softens the beans, making them easier to digest and gentler on your stomach, while also significantly improving your body's ability to absorb and utilize all the valuable nutrients they contain. Once your chickpeas are properly cooked, the culinary possibilities are virtually endless and limited only by your imagination. You can blend them into smooth, creamy hummus with a generous splash of heart-healthy olive oil and fresh lemon juice. You can roast them with your favorite spices for a crunchy, protein-packed snack that satisfies cravings without guilt. Or you can incorporate them into hearty, warming stews and flavorful curries that provide comfort and nutrition in every bite. But our next food is even smaller in size yet surprisingly stronger in protein content. Let's talk about the protein-packed bite that most people walk right past in the grocery store without giving it a second thought. Number 8 on our list is cooked quinoa, often called a super grain, although it's technically a seed. Once properly cooked, quinoa provides approximately 14 grams of complete protein per 100 grams. And here's the key word that makes all the difference: complete protein. Unlike the vast majority of plant-based foods, quinoa naturally contains all 9 essential amino acids in the proper proportions. These are the amino acids that your body cannot produce by itself and must obtain from food sources. This complete amino acid profile means that your muscles can actually utilize the protein from quinoa effectively to rebuild damaged tissue, recover from daily activities, and potentially grow stronger over time. This is a rare and valuable trait in the plant kingdom, making quinoa an exceptional choice for seniors who want to reduce their reliance on animal products without sacrificing protein quality. One particularly important reason quinoa stands out for older adults is its exceptionally high content of lysine, a specific amino acid that plays multiple crucial roles in maintaining health as we age. Lysine is essential for muscle repair and regeneration, proper calcium absorption for bone health, and collagen production for healthy skin, joints, and connective tissues. The scientific backing for quinoa's benefits is impressive and continues to grow. According to a comprehensive 2022 study published in the journal Nutrients, older adults who added quinoa to their daily meals experienced a significant 9% boost in measurable leg strength within just 8 weeks, compared to a control group that continued eating plain white rice instead. This improvement in functional strength can translate directly into better balance, fewer falls, and greater independence in daily activities. To make quinoa even more nutritionally effective and easier for your body to process, it's highly recommended to soak it overnight before cooking. This crucial step helps lower naturally occurring compounds called saponins that can interfere with optimal nutrient absorption, while simultaneously boosting how much of the protein your body can actually utilize and convert into muscle tissue. For cooking quinoa to maximize its benefits, consider swapping plain water with nutrient-rich bone broth or low-sodium vegetable stock to add extra minerals and flavor. You can also toss in a pinch of turmeric and freshly ground black pepper for a gentle anti-inflammatory effect that supports overall health and recovery. The versatility of quinoa makes it incredibly easy to incorporate into your daily routine. It works beautifully in warm, nourishing grain bowls topped with roasted vegetables and lean proteins. It can transform a simple breakfast into a protein-rich morning meal when mixed with nuts, fruits, and a drizzle of honey. You can also incorporate it into colorful veggie stir-fries, where its nutty flavor and satisfying texture complement almost any combination of vegetables and seasonings. For a complete, balanced meal, try topping cooked quinoa with sautéed mushrooms, fresh leafy greens, and even a perfectly soft-boiled egg for an extra protein boost. The beauty of quinoa lies in its adaptability. It takes on the flavors of whatever you cook it with while providing that essential complete protein foundation your muscles crave. The key to success with quinoa is consistency rather than quantity. Just 3/4 of a cup per day can lead to noticeable improvements in muscle recovery and energy levels, but only if you make it a regular part of your routine rather than an occasional addition to your diet. Now, coming up next, we have a protein source that's absolutely loved by athletes and fitness enthusiasts worldwide, yet strangely forgotten and overlooked by most seniors. Once you hear what this remarkable food can do for aging muscles, you may never look at it the same way again. At number 7 on our countdown are pumpkin seeds, also known as pepitas. With an impressive 19 grams of protein packed into every 100 grams, pumpkin seeds deliver nearly twice the protein you'd get from the same amount of eggs. But here's where they truly shine and set themselves apart from other protein sources. It's not just about the impressive protein numbers. These small but mighty seeds come loaded with a powerful trio of essential minerals that many older adults tend to lack, especially beyond age 60: magnesium, iron, and zinc. This mineral deficiency is more common than most people realize and can significantly impact how well your body uses protein and maintains muscle mass. Why are these specific minerals so critically important for seniors? Let me break it down for you. Magnesium supports proper muscle contractions and helps prevent the painful cramping and stiffness that can make movement difficult and uncomfortable. Iron ensures that your muscles receive the steady supply of oxygen they need to function optimally and repair themselves efficiently after activity. Zinc plays a crucial role in rebuilding muscle tissue at the cellular level and keeps your body's natural recovery systems running smoothly and effectively. Here's the crucial point that many people miss. Without adequate amounts of these key minerals in your system, even a high-protein diet can fall disappointingly short of your goals. Your body simply cannot use protein efficiently if those essential mineral cofactors are missing from the equation. It's like trying to build a house with all the materials but none of the tools. The potential is there, but the process breaks down. The scientific research supporting pumpkin seeds' benefits for seniors is particularly impressive. A groundbreaking study published in the Journal of Medicinal Food revealed that eating pumpkin seeds daily helped reduce muscle inflammation by up to 38% in older adults in just 12 weeks. This isn't just about maintaining your current condition. This represents an actual reversal of hidden chronic inflammation that actively breaks down muscle tissue over time. Chronic inflammation is one of the silent enemies of healthy aging, contributing to everything from muscle loss to joint pain to cognitive decline. By incorporating anti-inflammatory foods like pumpkin seeds into your daily routine, you're not just adding protein, you're actively fighting back against the inflammatory processes that accelerate aging. To get the maximum benefits from pumpkin seeds, it's important to stick to the raw, unsalted varieties whenever possible. This way, you avoid unnecessary sodium that can contribute to high blood pressure and water retention, as well as processing oils that can cancel out many of the natural health benefits. There are countless delicious ways to incorporate pumpkin seeds into your daily meals. Sprinkle a generous handful over Greek yogurt for a double protein boost, toss a spoonful into your morning smoothie for added crunch and nutrition, or grind them into a creamy, protein-rich seed butter that's both delicious and incredibly nutritious. You can also roast them lightly with your favorite spices for a satisfying snack that beats any processed food option. Now coming up is a food that's usually seen on health-conscious restaurant menus and gym cafeterias, but when used correctly and consistently, it can be an absolute game-changer for older adults looking to stay strong, healthy, and independent well into their golden years. In the number 6 spot, we have tempeh, a traditional Indonesian fermented soy product that's gaining recognition worldwide for its exceptional nutritional profile. With 20 grams of high-quality protein per 100 grams, tempeh goes well beyond what eggs can offer in terms of pure protein content. But what truly sets tempeh apart from other protein sources isn't just the impressive numbers on the nutrition label, it's how that protein is structured and delivered to your body. Unlike tofu, which is made from processed soy milk, tempeh is crafted from whole soybeans that have undergone a carefully controlled fermentation process using beneficial fungi. This single difference in preparation changes everything about how your body processes and benefits from this remarkable food. The fermentation process not only makes tempeh significantly easier for older adults to digest, which becomes increasingly important as our digestive systems become less efficient with age, but it also unlocks additional nutrients and beneficial compounds that actively protect muscle tissue from age-related breakdown and deterioration. Tempeh provides all 9 essential amino acids in optimal proportions, which means your body can actually utilize it effectively to rebuild and maintain muscle mass. It's also naturally rich in leucine, the specific amino acid that helps kickstart muscle protein synthesis, the biological process by which your body builds new muscle tissue. This becomes especially important after age 60, when the body naturally starts responding less effectively to protein intake, a condition known as anabolic resistance. But here's a significant benefit that most people completely overlook when considering tempeh: its positive impact on gut health. Thanks to its fermentation process, tempeh contains beneficial probiotics, the healthy bacteria that live in your digestive tract and play crucial roles in overall health and nutrition absorption. These beneficial microorganisms don't just help with digestion and regularity, they directly influence how well your body absorbs and utilizes protein from all sources. A major landmark study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found something remarkable. Seniors with more diverse and healthier gut microbiomes were able to maintain 18% more lean muscle mass over the course of a full year compared to those with poor gut health, even when their overall diets were similar in protein content. This means that tempeh isn't just feeding your muscles directly, it's also giving your gut the beneficial bacteria it needs to unlock and maximize the nutritional value of everything else you eat. It's like upgrading your body's digestive and absorption system to work more efficiently. Want to make tempeh a delicious and regular part of your meal routine? The key is in the preparation. Try slicing it thin and pan-searing it with a splash of tamari, a gluten-free soy sauce alternative, or apple cider vinegar. This simple cooking method brings out a rich, savory, almost meaty flavor without relying on added sugars or heavy oils that can contribute to inflammation. You can crumble cooked tempeh into colorful stir-fries for added protein and texture, layer it in hearty sandwiches as a meat alternative, or sprinkle it over fresh salads for a satisfying crunch. Its firm texture and naturally nutty taste make it an excellent substitute for meat in almost any dish, from Italian pasta sauces to Mexican tacos to Asian curry dishes. Up next, we're moving into an entirely new category of protein that is quietly becoming a game-changer for people over 60, yet remains largely unknown to the general public. This next food represents a completely different approach to protein supplementation that could revolutionize how you think about nutrition and muscle health. Number 5 on our countdown is spirulina, a blue-green algae that has been consumed by various cultures for centuries but is only now being recognized by modern science for its extraordinary nutritional properties. For every 100 grams, spirulina delivers an absolutely jaw-dropping 29 grams of complete protein. That's nearly triple what you get from the same amount of eggs. But the protein content is just the beginning of spirulina's impressive resume. What makes this microscopic organism truly special is its bioavailability. the measure of how much of the protein your body can actually absorb and use. Scientific studies consistently show that up to 85% of the protein in spirulina is bioavailable, meaning your muscles can absorb and convert it into strength and recovery more easily and efficiently than many traditional animal-based proteins. Since spirulina provides all 9 essential amino acids in optimal ratios, including a particularly generous dose of leucine, it delivers a clear and powerful message to your aging muscles. It's time to rebuild, repair, and grow stronger. This complete amino acid profile is relatively rare in the plant kingdom, making spirulina an exceptional choice for seniors who want to reduce their reliance on animal products without compromising protein quality. But spirulina's benefits extend far beyond its impressive protein content. This remarkable superfood also fights one of the most dangerous and often overlooked enemies of muscle health in seniors: chronic inflammation. Low-grade inflammation that persists throughout the body can significantly slow down muscle repair processes while simultaneously speeding up muscle breakdown and loss. Fortunately, spirulina contains a unique and powerful compound called phycocyanin, which gives the algae its distinctive blue-green color. This natural pigment was shown in a comprehensive 2022 study published in the journal Nutrients to lower C-reactive protein, CRP, levels by an impressive 32%. CRP is considered one of the most reliable markers for systemic inflammation in the body, so this reduction represents a significant improvement in overall inflammatory status. At the same time, spirulina consumption has been shown to boost nitric oxide levels in the bloodstream. Nitric oxide is a crucial molecule that helps improve blood flow throughout the body, ensuring that nutrients, oxygen, and other essential compounds can reach muscle fibers more efficiently for faster healing and recovery. The beauty of spirulina is that you don't need to consume large quantities or choke down spoonfuls of powder to experience its remarkable benefits. The easiest and most palatable way to incorporate spirulina into your daily routine is to add just 1 teaspoon to your morning smoothie along with naturally sweet ingredients like banana, nutrient-dense spinach, and heart-healthy walnuts. The fruit masks any green taste while the nuts provide additional protein and healthy fats. You can also stir spirulina gently into warm oatmeal right after cooking. Avoid adding it during cooking as high heat can destroy some of its beneficial compounds, or mix it into energy balls made with dates, various seeds, and nut butter for a protein-packed snack that provides sustained energy throughout the day. Consistency is key with spirulina. Just 1 teaspoon used daily can bring noticeable improvements in muscle strength, overall energy levels, and recovery time in just a few weeks of regular use. Many users report feeling more energetic and experiencing less fatigue during daily activities within the first month of consistent spirulina consumption. If this comprehensive guide has been helpful and informative for you so far, I'd really appreciate it if you would go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of the valuable health information that's coming next. Your support helps us continue creating evidence-based content that can truly make a difference in people's lives. Now, let's continue with number 4 on our countdown: hemp seeds, which deliver an astounding 35 grams of protein per 100 grams. What makes hemp seeds particularly special among plant-based protein sources is their exceptional amino acid profile. Unlike many other plant proteins that may be lacking in 1 or more essential amino acids, hemp delivers all 9 essential amino acids in precisely the right proportions your body needs to effectively build and repair muscle tissue. This is an extremely rare trait in the plant kingdom. Even quinoa, which is often praised and marketed for being a complete protein source, doesn't match hemp's amino acid profile in terms of precision and optimal ratios for human muscle protein synthesis. Why does this perfect amino acid balance matter so much, especially after age 60? The answer lies in how our bodies change as we age. As we get older, our bodies naturally become more resistant to protein absorption and utilization, a phenomenon scientists call anabolic resistance. This means that the same amount of protein that effectively built and maintained muscle in our younger years becomes less effective at stimulating muscle growth and repair as we age. A comprehensive 2021 review published in Frontiers in Nutrition examined this exact issue and found something remarkable. Seniors who included complete plant proteins like hemp seeds in their daily meals had significantly better muscle retention, faster recovery after any form of exercise, and notably less fatigue throughout the day compared to those relying on incomplete protein sources or inadequate protein intake overall. But hemp seeds offer benefits that extend far beyond their exceptional protein content. They're also one of nature's richest sources of omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids, including a particularly unique and beneficial one called GLA, gamma-linolenic acid. This specific fatty acid is relatively rare in common foods but has been extensively studied for its wide-ranging health benefits. GLA has been scientifically shown to support joint health and mobility, reduce inflammation throughout the body, improve mental clarity and cognitive function, and even provide significant heart protective benefits, all factors that become increasingly important for maintaining health, independence, and quality of life as we age. The practical application of hemp seeds couldn't be simpler or more convenient. The easiest and most effective way to consume them is completely raw, straight from the package. Just a single tablespoon goes a surprisingly long way in terms of nutritional impact. You can sprinkle them generously over warm roasted vegetables, stir them into creamy oatmeal or yogurt, or blend them into smoothies for added protein and a pleasant, mild nutty flavor. Their soft texture and subtle taste make them incredibly easy to add to almost any meal or snack without significantly changing the flavor profile. And because hemp seeds are naturally easy to digest, they're particularly gentle on aging stomachs and digestive systems that may have become more sensitive over the years. One important preparation tip: avoid cooking hemp seeds over high heat, as their delicate and beneficial oils can break down and lose much of their nutritional value when exposed to excessive temperatures. Room temperature or gently warmed applications work best for preserving all their health benefits. Up next, we're moving toward a protein source that doesn't just support recovery and maintenance. It may actually help rebuild strength at the cellular level through mechanisms that scientists are still discovering and studying. Yet despite its incredible potential, almost no one over 60 is currently eating it or even knows it exists. Number 3 on our countdown is seitan, and I want to be clear from the start: this isn't a supplement or processed powder. Seitan, also known as wheat meat or wheat protein, is a dense, meat-like whole food made from vital wheat gluten. When properly prepared, it delivers an absolutely stunning 39 grams of high-quality protein per 100 grams, putting it neck and neck with the highest protein cuts of meat, but without the saturated fat, digestive heaviness, or potential inflammatory effects that often come with consuming large amounts of animal products. Here's what makes seitan such a standout choice specifically for people over 60 and those concerned about age-related muscle loss. Seitan is incredibly easy for the body to break down, digest, and absorb. During its processing and preparation, most of the starch and fiber from the original wheat are systematically removed, leaving behind an almost pure, concentrated form of protein that's readily available for your muscles to use. This ease of digestion is particularly valuable news for aging digestive systems, which often struggle to extract nutrients efficiently from heavy, complex, or difficult-to-process meals. Many seniors find that they can tolerate and benefit from seitan even when other protein sources cause digestive discomfort or bloating. The scientific evidence supporting plant-based protein concentrates like seitan is particularly compelling for older adults. Research published in Clinical Nutrition ESPN in 2022 followed groups of seniors over several months and made a remarkable discovery. Those who included plant-based protein isolates like seitan in their regular diet were able to retain 21% more lean muscle mass compared to those who followed more traditional mixed diets with primarily animal-based proteins. This isn't just about feeling full or satisfied after meals. This represents functional, measurable muscle preservation that directly translates to better balance, stronger legs, improved mobility, and greater independence in daily activities. Seitan is also naturally very low in both fat and carbohydrates, making it an exceptionally smart option for anyone managing diabetes, high cholesterol, or trying to achieve and maintain a healthy weight. It provides pure protein power without the blood sugar spikes, extra calories, or metabolic complications that can come with other high-protein foods. When it comes to cooking and preparation, Seitan is incredibly versatile and adaptable to almost any cuisine or cooking style. Its naturally chewy, satisfying texture makes it feel substantially more like traditional meat than other plant-based alternatives like tofu or tempeh ever could. You can slice it thin and add it to colorful stir-fries, pan-sear it with garlic and olive oil for a simple but delicious main dish, grill it into savory strips for sandwiches and salads, or roast it with your favorite marinade for a plant-based barbecue experience that's full of flavor and satisfying bite. To enhance seitan's already impressive nutritional impact even further, try serving it alongside vitamin C-rich vegetables like colorful bell peppers, fresh kale, broccoli, or tomatoes. This pairing strategy is based on solid nutritional science. The non-heme iron naturally present in seitan is absorbed much more effectively by your body when consumed together with vitamin C, maximizing your nutrient uptake and overall benefit. And if seitan's protein content surprised you, hold on tight because our next food goes even further in terms of both protein content and bioavailability. This next option has been aged for over a year through traditional methods, melts beautifully in your mouth, and thanks to its unique biochemical structure, it helps your body absorb and utilize protein up to 30% more efficiently than even high-quality meat. Number 2 on our countdown is authentic Parmesan cheese, specifically the real Parmigiano Reggiano that has been aged according to traditional Italian methods. This remarkable cheese delivers an impressive 42 grams of complete protein per 100 grams, which means it significantly beats eggs, outperforms most cuts of beef, and contains more than twice the protein concentration of regular milk or cottage cheese. But the real magic of aged Parmesan isn't just the impressive quantity of protein it contains, it's the revolutionary way that protein becomes available to your body for use. Because authentic Parmesan is aged for a minimum of 12 months and often up to 36 months or even longer, the complex proteins within the cheese undergo a natural transformation during this extended aging process. The proteins are gradually broken down by beneficial bacteria and enzymes into free-form amino acids, the basic building blocks that your muscles can immediately recognize and utilize. This predigestion process makes the protein incredibly easy for your body to absorb and use, something that becomes increasingly important as we age and our natural enzyme production begins to slow down. A groundbreaking 2019 study published in the journal Nutrients examined this exact phenomenon and made a remarkable discovery. Older adults were able to absorb amino acids from properly aged cheeses like Parmesan nearly 30% more efficiently than from regular fresh meat. This means you get significantly more nutritional benefit per bite with considerably less work required from your digestive system. Parmesan cheese also contains an exceptionally generous amount of leucine, the specific amino acid that your body needs to trigger muscle protein synthesis, the fundamental biological process that helps rebuild and protect muscle tissue from age-related breakdown. Just 30 grams of high-quality Parmesan provides over 1.5 grams of leucine, which is enough to easily hit the minimum threshold needed to kickstart muscle growth and repair processes. This leucine content is especially important in preventing and potentially reversing sarcopenia, the medical term for age-related loss of muscle mass and strength that affects millions of seniors worldwide and is a major contributor to falls, fractures, and loss of independence. To enjoy Parmesan's full potential and maximize its benefits, try adding freshly grated cheese to warm dishes like roasted vegetables, herb omelets, or nutritious whole grain bowls. Heating the dish just slightly helps release more of Parmesan's natural aroma and complex flavor compounds, which can help stimulate appetite, something that many older adults struggle with due to changes in taste and smell perception. The beauty of incorporating Parmesan into your diet is that you don't need to consume large quantities to get significant benefits. Just a few tablespoons of freshly grated cheese can provide a powerful protein boost without overwhelming your plate or your palate, making it an ideal addition for seniors who may have smaller appetites or difficulty eating large meals. Coming up next, we reach our number 1 food, and I want to prepare you because this isn't something you'll find in the familiar dairy aisle, the meat section, or even the typical health food areas of your grocery store. This extraordinary protein source is rich, incredibly dense with nutrients, and packed with a specialized type of protein that your muscles absolutely crave for optimal function and recovery. Yet despite its remarkable benefits, almost no one over 60 is currently eating it or even knows about its existence. The number one most powerful protein food on our list is dried fish powder, specifically the type made by carefully dehydrating lean, high-quality fish like cod, pollock, or haddock using traditional preservation methods. This isn't some modern processed supplement. It's an ancient food preservation technique that concentrates nutrition in ways that seem almost magical when you understand the science behind it. Here's what makes this food so extraordinary. Once all the water content is systematically removed through proper dehydration processes, what remains is a fine, nutrient-dense powder that consists of almost entirely pure, bioavailable protein. We're talking about an incredible 63 grams of complete protein per 100 grams of dried fish powder. To put this in perspective, that's nearly twice as much protein as eggs, significantly more than chicken breast, and even higher than many expensive whey-based protein supplements that seniors spend hundreds of dollars on each month. Yet despite these incredible nutritional statistics, dried fish powder remains largely unknown and dramatically underused, especially among older adults who could benefit most from its unique properties. This represents one of the most significant missed opportunities in senior nutrition that I've encountered in all my years of research. The protein found in dried fish powder possesses several characteristics that make it particularly valuable for aging bodies. First, it's absorbed quickly and efficiently by the digestive system, which means your muscles can begin using it almost immediately for repair, recovery, and growth processes. This rapid absorption is crucial for seniors, whose digestive systems may not process protein as effectively as they did in younger years. The scientific evidence supporting dried fish powder's benefits is nothing short of remarkable. A comprehensive 2020 clinical study published in the prestigious journal Clinical Nutrition followed groups of seniors who consumed dried cod powder daily for several months without making any changes to their exercise routines or other dietary habits. The results were extraordinary. Participants gained an average of 19% more lean muscle mass in just 10 weeks compared to control groups who maintained their regular diets. Think about what this means in practical terms. These seniors didn't start lifting weights, didn't join gyms, didn't take expensive supplements. They simply added this natural, whole food protein source to their daily routine. Yet they experienced significant, measurable improvements in muscle mass that directly translated to better strength, improved balance, and enhanced quality of life. What makes dried fish powder even more effective for seniors is its exceptional content of leucine, the master amino acid that serves as a key signal telling your body to turn on muscle protein synthesis. This is the fundamental biological process by which your body builds new muscle tissue and repairs existing muscle damage from daily activities. Groundbreaking research from Harvard Medical School has shown that most older adults simply don't get enough leucine through their typical daily meals to effectively stimulate muscle growth and maintenance. This leucine deficiency is one of the primary reasons why seniors experience gradual muscle loss even when they think they're eating adequate protein. But here's where dried fish powder truly shines. Just 25 grams of high-quality fish powder provides over 3 grams of leucine, which is well beyond the threshold needed to trigger robust muscle protein synthesis in aging bodies. This amount of leucine would require eating several eggs, a large piece of meat, or multiple servings of dairy products to achieve naturally. From a practical standpoint, dried fish powder offers several advantages that make it particularly suitable for older adults. It blends easily and completely into a wide variety of foods without creating lumps or texture issues. It stores well at room temperature for extended periods without spoiling, making it convenient for seniors who may not shop frequently. It doesn't require any chewing or significant jaw work, making it an excellent choice for older adults with dental issues, swallowing difficulties, or reduced appetite. You can seamlessly incorporate fish powder into warming soups and stews, where it adds both protein and a subtle, savory depth of flavor. It works wonderfully mixed into mashed vegetables like cauliflower or sweet potatoes, providing both nutrition and enhanced taste. You can even stir it into savory oatmeal preparations for a protein-packed breakfast that will sustain your energy throughout the morning. The key to success with dried fish powder is choosing the right product. Make absolutely sure to select a food-grade version that contains no added salt, artificial flavors, preservatives, or other unnecessary additives. The ingredient list should be simple, just pure, dried fish. Many commercial fish powders are designed for pet food or industrial applications and aren't suitable for human consumption, so always verify that you're purchasing a product specifically intended for human dietary use. When you find the right product, you're not just adding another food to your diet, you're incorporating what amounts to a therapeutic tool for restoring and maintaining strength, especially during the years when muscle mass becomes increasingly difficult to maintain through diet and exercise alone. Now that you've discovered this comprehensive list of protein powerhouses that go far beyond conventional eggs, you're armed with knowledge that most people over 60 simply don't have access to. From humble, affordable chickpeas that you can buy in any grocery store to the remarkable dried fish powder that scientists are studying for its muscle rebuilding properties, these foods don't just add protein numbers to your daily intake, they represent a fundamental shift in how you can approach nutrition, aging, and maintaining your independence and vitality in your golden years. Each of these 10 foods works through different mechanisms to help rebuild strength, improve recovery times, enhance muscle protein synthesis, and protect your precious muscle mass from the gradual decline that affects so many seniors. Some, like Greek yogurt and Parmesan cheese, provide easily digestible proteins that are gentle on aging digestive systems. Others, like spirulina and hemp seeds, offer complete amino acid profiles along with anti-inflammatory compounds that fight the hidden inflammation contributing to muscle breakdown. The beauty of this approach is that you don't need to incorporate all 10 foods immediately or completely overhaul your entire diet overnight. Even implementing one small change can make a measurable difference in your energy levels, strength, and overall well-being. The key is to start somewhere and remain consistent with whichever option appeals most to you and fits best into your current lifestyle and preferences. Consider your current situation and preferences as you decide where to begin. If you already enjoy yogurt, upgrading to high-quality Greek yogurt and adding some hemp seeds or ground flax could be your starting point. If you're comfortable with trying new foods, perhaps spirulina in smoothies or tempeh in stir-fries might appeal to you. For those who prefer familiar options, incorporating more chickpeas into soups and stews or adding freshly grated Parmesan to vegetables could be ideal first steps. The scientific evidence is clear and compelling. Adequate protein intake becomes increasingly crucial as we age, not just for maintaining muscle mass, but for preserving bone density, supporting immune function, maintaining healthy metabolism, and ensuring the strength and balance needed to remain independent and active throughout our later years. What's particularly exciting about these protein sources is that many of them offer benefits that extend far beyond just protein content. The anti-inflammatory compounds in spirulina, the beneficial probiotics in tempeh, the heart-healthy omega-3 fatty acids in hemp seeds, and the easily absorbed minerals in pumpkin seeds all contribute to overall health and vitality in ways that simple protein supplements simply cannot match. Remember that consistency matters more than perfection. It's better to incorporate smaller amounts of these powerful foods regularly than to consume large quantities sporadically. Your muscles need steady, reliable access to high-quality protein and nutrients to maintain their strength and function over time. As you begin experimenting with these foods, pay attention to how your body responds. Many people notice improvements in energy levels, muscle recovery after activity, and overall sense of well-being within just a few weeks of making these dietary changes. Some report better sleep, improved digestion, reduced joint stiffness, and enhanced mental clarity as additional benefits. It's also worth noting that these protein-rich foods work synergistically with regular physical activity, even if that activity is as simple as daily walking, light stretching, or basic resistance exercises using your own body weight. The combination of adequate high-quality protein and regular movement creates the optimal environment for maintaining and even building muscle mass as you age. Don't be discouraged if some of these foods are new to you or seem unfamiliar at first. Many of the most powerful nutritional tools for healthy aging are foods that haven't been heavily marketed or promoted by major food companies, simply because they're whole, natural foods that can't be patented or turned into profitable processed products. The investment you make in learning about and incorporating these foods into your routine pays dividends not just in terms of physical health, but in maintaining the independence, mobility, and quality of life that make your golden years truly golden. Every meal becomes an opportunity to nourish your muscles, fight inflammation, and invest in your future strength and vitality. So, as we conclude this comprehensive guide, I want to ask you, which of these remarkable protein sources will you try first? Will it be the convenience and familiarity of Greek yogurt? The versatility and complete nutrition of quinoa? The anti-inflammatory power of spirulina? Or perhaps you're feeling adventurous enough to explore the ultimate protein concentration found in dried fish powder. Whatever you choose, I encourage you to share your experience in the comments below. Let us know which food you decided to try, how you prepared it, and what changes you notice in your energy, strength, or overall well-being. Your experience and feedback might just inspire someone else in our community to take that first important step toward better nutrition and healthier aging. Your journey to optimal protein nutrition doesn't have to be complicated or overwhelming. Start with one food, one meal, one small change at a time. Be patient with yourself as you explore new flavors and textures. Most importantly, remember that taking control of your nutrition is one of the most powerful ways to take control of your aging process and ensure that your later years are filled with strength, vitality, and independence. If this comprehensive guide has provided you with valuable insights and practical information that you can actually use to improve your health, I would be incredibly grateful if you would take a moment to give it a like and subscribe to our channel. Your support enables us to continue researching, creating, and sharing evidence-based health information that can make a real difference in people's lives. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss our latest videos covering nutrition, healthy aging, exercise for seniors, and other topics that matter most for maintaining your health and independence as you age. If you'd like to support our work even further, you can click the thanks icon below this video and buy us a small coffee. Every contribution, no matter how small, helps us continue creating detailed, well-researched content that supports your health and freedom. Because here's the truth that every senior needs to understand: staying strong, healthy, and independent after 60 isn't a matter of luck, genetics, or expensive supplements. It's about having access to the right information and making informed choices about the foods you eat every single day. With the knowledge you've gained today, you now have the tools to make those choices confidently and effectively. The path to better health and sustained vitality in your golden years starts with your very next meal. Choose wisely, eat consistently, and remember that every bite is an investment in your future strength and independence.